Go, Randy, go. Fix the microphone. There you go.
I had a couple of things that went through my mind. One of them was just what Devin was talking about, and I thought, no, I don't want to do that again. So my uncertainty is why I'm still experiencing this insurance thing with my broken statue.
That's still going on?
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
yeah. I've gone back and forth with different scenarios with it, and it's my preference about it is I would like to feel that it has been resolved in a way that makes me feel good, for sake of a better. They're not honoring their contract. I
Okay.
would like them to honor their
So
contract.
it's not good,
Right.
it's respectful.
Respectful.
Fair, respectful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like to be heard. I would like to be, and I would like I would like them to honor their contract out of respect for the contract. As well as my pointing that out to them in what seems to me to be a no-brainer kind of a situation. But it's still sitting there, it's not resolved. So I'm just really curious. It's not resolved because I don't know why I'm still spinning in this.
Okay, so let's do the messy board.
Okay.
We really try hard, but we probably would need a board the size of the wall to be really neat about it. So you have a preference that you and the contract be treated with respect.
Mm-hmm.
Let's look at some baggage. We always like to go back to your sister Judy, because she's almost always involved. Anytime anything's going on, we can always start, let's see what Brandy's baggage is. Let's start with Sister Judy. Let's see what she has to say about this. There is something in you that says, I'm not listened to.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not listened to. In this situation, I'm not listened to. I'm not being listened to. So where else in my life was I not listened to? Where was I not heard? Where could I
My
go?
husband,
Okay, let's
at
start.
times as well. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm not listened to. I'm not respected. My viewpoint isn't being heard and respected. That baggage of almost an expectation of not being heard. Like once they didn't hear you, you fell into that baggage of, well, of course they didn't hear me, because not everybody does. And I'm sometimes not heard. Sometimes not heard. So there's just that floating in there. Then we look at static. Maybe I don't deserve to be heard. Maybe I don't deserve for them to give me what I want. Maybe I'm wrong and they're right. I can't believe I'd be wrong because it's so clear in the contract. But if they're arguing with me, maybe I didn't get it right. Maybe I don't know, right?
Mm-hmm.
That self-doubt, that confusion, that I'm not worth it. This seems to be the static in this instance seems to a lot of times to be I'm not worth it. We're just picking up that energy now.
Mm-hmm.
So when you guys are doing this, see if I'm not worth it clicks in for you. Your habit is a little bit like Heidi's habit, which is 2 + 2 is 4. Randy plus my big brain equals I get what I want, right? So there's this sense of, it's so freaking obvious. Why can't I have it? Oh, I can't have it because I don't think I deserve it. And my sister and my husband don't listen to me. No wonder I haven't gotten my money. Damn it, we didn't even talk about money problems, but that's in there too, I'm sure.
Well, that's the whole bottom line of it, is
Yeah.
the settlement.
Yeah.
It's the money, yeah.
So your preference is to be respected, but are you respecting yourself? Are you respecting yourself in the relationship with them? Because a part of what we're picking up with you
Yeah.
is you keep waiting for them to show you respect.
Oh, okay.
And we're not sure you're respecting yourself. Because a part of you knows it's bullshit and they have no leg to stand on. And going to court and enforcing that, respecting your point of view rather than waiting for them to come around. Like Dawn and her husband.
Mm-hmm.
You're waiting for them to come around to your viewpoint. And you've given them enough tries.
Well, I was seeing if I changed with my outside, I was waiting to see if they changed meant that I changed. So I was waiting to see where I was changing. but it hasn't really changed.
They haven't changed.
They haven't changed, no. So that's why I'm going, why haven't I changed yet? And
Well, because what you need to change in relation to them is the thing that you're most your preference. Change is respect. You keep waiting for them to respect you, and you're not respecting your own truth. Your own truth is you know what the contract says, and you need to go about enforcing it rather than waiting for them to clean the bedroom up after 50 years.
oh, okay. I was hesitating on that because it's such a hassle. So I was trying
Right
not
there. Okay, stop.
to. Okay,
It's such a hassle.
yeah.
It's such a hassle to respect myself. It's such a hassle to stand up for myself. It's such a hassle. Why can't they just do it for me? Why should I have to do it? And we'll ask you, have you ever gone to small claims court before?
I have not.
So how much of a hassle do you know that it is for sure? Or is it just some static
it's
and some
static
baggage and some
and
habit and
habits.
some pretend and somebody else's opinion?
My mother's, who used to work in the courts. Okay, I get it. Light bulb. My mom, my sister, jeez Louise. Okay, all right.
We're not saying take them to court. What we're saying is do what gives you the respect you wish you were getting.
Okay.
What makes you feel respected? And we have a suspicion that getting the law on your side, since the law is on your side, you know, what did we say about this? This is where you go to the armory. What better way to arm yourself than to take a very straightforward contract into a court of law where contracts are enforced? The warrior would be like, no duh, sharpen your knife before you go.
So my thought about that was, okay, even if I took them to court, that doesn't mean that they're necessarily going to end up paying me.
Oh,
So-
Lord. Help us.
Yeah.
Help us. We must escape. We can't get up. We're tied to the chair. You can't do that to yourselves.
Right.
Right? It's all fun and games and we like to laugh about it. But you see?
Yeah. Yeah.
See, that's the future. This is baggage, static habits, and we didn't write it down, but speculation about the future or jumping to the past. Why would you sabotage your creation?
To keep
Why
spinning.
would, yes.
Yeah, to keep in,
So you
it's
don't
a
have
big
to actually
hassle.
do anything.
Exactly. It's too big of a hassle and it's not going to work out anyway. So there you go.
And so you wonder
Yeah.
why they're not respecting you.
Yeah. Interesting. Okay. Well, that's totally not where I was at with it, and that's so clear.
Okay,
Clarity.
so now we have clarity. We're not done yet.
Yeah.
We have clarity, and then you go up possibilities. So there's a possibility that your clarity will shift them. That always is a possibility. The possibility of starting the legal action but never having to even follow through on it. You know, actually sending them some paperwork in the mail might just have them settle with you, right? The possibility that you get to go see what it's like to go to small claims court and stand up there with the microphone and tell the judge just exactly how shitty these guys are. Hey, that sounds kind of fun, actually. You might have fun with that. Go when you have PMS. It'll be great. And then you have the potential freak out opportunity, which you've already done.
Already done, yeah.
But your potential freak out was even meaner because you didn't do potential freak out. Oh my God. You went, it'll never work.
Right. That's right.
It'll never work, so why the hell I'll just go back and be a Tasmanian devil? At least that's familiar. Familiar suffering.
Okay. Wow.
The way out of this is catching yourself. The way out of it is catching yourself. These are ingrained, very ingrained. So the way out is to catch yourself.
Okay.
Just catch yourself. Wow, look at that, me trying to be a Tasmanian devil once again.
And then the clarity that I've received, and now my job is just to
Respect yourself.
respect myself and just to be open to my insight.
Okay, here's another way to look at this. This one's always going to be good for you. If this was happening to Devin, you would have sent her off to small claims court 6 months ago.
I
Or
would have
whatever.
driven her. Yeah. Wrote the script out
Yeah.
for her. Yeah, exactly.
See, that's the other
That's a
thing.
good point. That's
Yeah.
a good point.
Yeah, this is when you're not being nice to yourself. Remember what we said? Would you say it to the 3-year-old child of a friend of yours?
Right,
Would you let your daughter do it?
right.
Would you
Well,
let your
my
daughter do it?
Right,
Right, that's another way to know if you're being mean to yourself or not.
okay.
Would you
All right.
let your daughter do it?